think we're gonna do the best we can to try to make sure we maintain the charm that we have, but at the same time, we owe it to you all to make sure that we're competitive as well as a city. So hope you guys understand our decision as far as that's concerned.
Thank you. Any other comment?
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I would just like to say that this gives the people of Wetumpka the opportunity to say whether they do or whether they don't want this. And I think as a city council, this gives the restaurant owners and the people that are in the business of selling alcohol, it gives them a competitive, it gives them equal footing when it comes to competing for business on Sundays. But this just allows people to say yes or no.
Any other comments?
Question. I noticed the grocery stores are not listed.
No, it doesn't involve grocery stores.
Okay.
We have a motion, we have a second, we have discussion. Any other discussion? Mayor, the discussion, we can't get discussion from the floor, there'll be public comment time if you'd like to comment, but, okay. Have the discussion, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're moving forward with that resolution. Also, another resolution to request the Alabama legislature to allow the city to hold a citywide referendum to determine whether draft beer sales shall be authorized in the city of Wetumpka.
Whereas it is of the opinion of the city council of the city of Wetumpka that it is in the best interest of the citizens of the state of Alabama, Elmore County, and the city of Wetumpka for a citywide referendum to be determined whether licensed retail licensees located in the corporate limits of the city of Wetumpka should be allowed to sell draft beer. Whereas restaurants in neighboring communities have the ability to sell and serve draft beer, and our local businesses have indicated they would like to be able to do the same so they can compete with such communities and be able to bring more tourism to the city. Whereas the city council understands that authorization of the city to hold a referendum of this issue can only be obtained through local legislation passed by the Alabama legislature. Whereas the city council deems it wise to apply for local legislation that would authorize the city to hold an election to determine whether the majority of the citizens of Wetumpka support the sale of draft beer in the corporate limits of the city of Wetumpka. Now therefore be it resolved that the city council hereby requests Representative Barry Nass and Senator Dick Brubaker seek and pass local legislation during the 2013 regular session to allow the city of Wetumpka to hold a referendum to determine whether draft beer sales shall be authorized in the city.
Okay, you've heard the resolution. Is there a motion to move forward?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
This is just for a referendum.
This is just for a referendum, just for a vote. Maybe one day they'll do gambling like that. Let the people vote.
And
Wild turkey people have finally shown up. And public hearing, request for nonprofit exempt special events liquor license for the Elmore County Wild Turkey Federation event to be held at the Civic Center on February 28, 2013. Anybody here representing the Wild Turkey Federation? Would you stand, please?
Jeff Matthews and Gene Calhoun.
Okay. So you, the two gentlemen that work with this organization, and you've been doing this here for a number of years now?
Is 13 now?
13, 14 years.
Okay. All right, thank you. Anyone here to speak against it? Okay. Need a motion to approve?
So moved that we approve the nonprofit establishment.
Second. We have a motion, we have a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. That request has been granted. It's amazing how good leadership can hold something together for 13 years and move it forward.
I can't take credit for all of it.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Under unfinished business, open bids for Class A pumper, we have done this, and it was a bid of $484,750 and $467,311, correct? And the council giving the fire chief and his staff the authority to move forward with examining
And then come back to the council.
the, come back to the council. Okay. Item 2, permission to purchase one patrol vehicle for the police department from state bid.
Put average quit in, because there's some miscellaneous things.
Yeah, I think it runs about 22 up to 31 or something like that. Okay, you want to put that in there, Councilman?
We had the total price last time. I wasn't prepared to do it month or quarter by quarter, but I would offer a motion that the city of Wetumpka allow the police department to purchase one vehicle during this quarter off the state bid list, and that would be a fully equipped police car. And I don't have the cost broken down by vehicle.
Okay, but in the next quarter, you will have that when you come back to,
Yes, sir, the chief has the dates.
okay. And that, we have a motion, do we have a second?
Okay.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, that permission has been granted. Okay. Item 3, permission to purchase 9 computers for the police department vehicles for a total of $27,725 from state bid, and then an additional 9 air cards be bought out of the budget.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Okay, we have that motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
This first question.
Yes, sir.
And this is just for mine. Now, is the air cars, how do they work? What's the process?
When you make a traffic stop, we have some hot spots here, like the civic center and the library, different things like that. But when you make a traffic stop, like on 231, and you need to swipe the driver's license, it goes to LETS, which is ours, like on the internet, to be able to swipe the driver's license, find out if the driver's license is expired or warrants or anything like that. So you have to have airtime to be able to get on there.
Same like wireless?
Yes, sir.
Individual wireless.
Correct.
Councilman, also it gives them the ability to push one button and the ticket goes to the court.
Correct.
Thank you.
Don't call me after you got
Yeah.
a ticket.
We had a motion, we had a second, we had discussion. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. Item 4, permission to create a position as city planning and project director.
Mayor, I move that the city create a position of city planning and project director, and go ahead and advertise for that position, and the pay scale would be at a 110 pay scale.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, permission has been granted to create that position. Under new business, item 1, declare safe deposit boxes in the administrative building as surplus and offer for sale. Do we have a motion?
I make a motion to declare those boxes.
Sir, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that's good. That's been taken care of. Item 2, declare the vault doors. I missed it the first time. It does say doors. In administrative building as surplus and offer for sale. Do we have a motion?
Make a motion.